there. You had a little sneaky peek, didn't you? England's cricketers have made a great start to the first Ashes test in Brisbane after winning the toss. Australia elected to bat. Unfortunately for the home side, they are in trouble. Yes, currently 167 for 6. Who you saw then was Joe Wilson, who's taking in all the action. The game has resumed. Joe, great news for England fans.
Absolutely, Naga. Now listen, we normally have to wait at least a couple of years, don't we, between Ashes series. It's a unique year this time around because we got back-to-back series. The last one in England only finished, what, about 12 weeks ago. And at the end of that series, England's Stuart Broad was officially appointed by Australia's coach as the villain for this series.
What a shame. Well, what Joe was just about to talk about is Stuart Broad, who was criticised in the last meeting for refusing to walk off the pitch. And there have been signs in the crowds saying, I think one very funny one did say, "I know what you did last summer." Joe, I'll leave it to you to pick up.
Yeah, I can hear programme. I'm always hearing programme.
Excellent. So, carry on.
OK, Nugget, this is an interesting partnership we're building up here, but we'll carry on going as if we're Brad Haddin and indeed Mitchell Johnson, who are trying to recover the situation a bit for Australia after those 6 wickets. Yeah, you were giving a very nice précis of the situation here in the atmosphere around Stuart Broad. There were a load of boos for him as he came on to bowl. A few other words as well, which we probably shouldn't share, but he responded great. He got rid of the first 4 Australian batsmen, including David Warner out for 49. Warner looking very dangerous. If he stayed at the crease, I think Australia would have been confident of building themselves into something of a match-winning situation, but very difficult here to think of Australia actually getting to a position of dominance. Remember, England are looking to win their 4th Ashes series in a row. Haven't done that since the late 19th century. They're bowled with real great discipline here, in particular Stuart Broad. It's a really hot day. It's the kind of conditions where where English bowlers would perhaps fold traditionally, but they haven't done that. So, England going well. Stuart Broad, the appointed villain, looks like the victor right now.
And England fans very pleased to hear it. Joe, what are the fans like overall? We heard someone cheering just behind you just a minute ago. Is it quite a jubilant atmosphere there?
Generally, when you're at a cricket ground, I'd say in England as well as Australia, the mood of the crowd tends to vary as the level of alcohol intake grows during the day. A big cheer there. I'm not sure what that means. Probably a 4 or a 6 by the sounds of it. Yeah, they're pretty good. Listen, there is this Ashes banter that goes on between England and Australia because as much as there is animosity, there's also a great deal of respect between the two nations, between the two sides. The local people here, local paper here this morning, not at all subtle, referred to Stuart Broad on the front page as a smug, cheating Pommy. Yeah, but at the same time, I think the qualities that Stuart Broad has as a cricketer are kind of admired by Australia as well. Bottom line is, Australia and England are the real 2 countries in the world where Test cricket really matters. So in that sense, it's a win-win situation.
Joe, it's great to have you on the programme with us. Thanks very much. And getting through all those technical difficulties, let's hope England doesn't face any similar problems. Good to see you, Jay. Thanks. A little bit more sport. The World Cup 32 is complete. Uruguay took the last place for the next year's Football World Cup in Brazil not long ago with a 5-0 aggregate win over Jordan. There was a full house at Montevideo Centenario Stadium to celebrate the occasion. The second leg finished with a 0-0 draw, but it didn't matter after the 5-0 first leg thrashing. Luis Suarez played the full 90 minutes for Uruguay.